again, returning, y'all. It's the NRW with another infamous trailer reaction. I'm joined by I am Kuya P. I'm joined by myself, and I'm also joined by Glenn Lawrence. How are you, Glenn?
Oh man, that was great. That was you. Whenever you're with yourself, you're wherever you go, there you are. I guess is what you're trying to say.
You're never alone. You're never alone.
I'm doing all right, man. I'm excited to see what you got served up for us.
All right, and Heather, who's also joining us. Are you here, Heather?
I don't know. Which one are you asking for?
That's a good question. Hopefully the reviewing Heather, that's going to give us her honest reaction to this new trailer that we have.
Sure. I'm here. All right.
Well, let's return to Seoul, y'all. Let's go.
Tu ne connais vraiment rien de la Corée?
Non, rien.
How long do you want to stay?
I don't know yet, but 3 nights.
I need your passport, please. Mais vous êtes française?
프랑스 사람 같진 않은데.
그게 무슨 상관이야? 자, 우리 만났으니까 짠.
C'est que je suis arrivée en Corée un peu par surprise.
C'est ta mère?
Biologique, je pense, ouais.
Tu vas essayer de retrouver tes parents? Pourquoi non?
Mais je suis française.
T'es aussi un peu coréenne.
Votre prénom de naissance est Yeon-hee. On pourrait dire docile et joyeuse.
Ton père, il a toujours pensé à toi.
Il y a des signes partout qu'on voit pas parce qu'on sait pas les reconnaître. Faut savoir évaluer les dangers et paf, se jeter à l'eau.
친구분이 굉장히 특이하시네요.
Let's go back! Mais t'es fou!
Sex, again. You and me.
오케이.
Sure.
What is your job?
미실 팔아요.
La James Bond girl.
Et je me suis toujours posé la même question le jour de mon anniversaire. Est-ce que ma mère a une pensée pour moi?
널 위해서 어떻게 하는 게 제일 좋은 건가 고민하다가.
Plus avoir ne pas regarder derrière soi. 왜 이렇게 얘기를 하나도 안 됐니?
Je pourrais t'effacer de ma vie d'un claquement de doigts, tu sais.
Tout ceci est ma terre d'âme.
Votre mère est arrivée.
Wow. Okay, there we go. Return to Seoul.
Interesting.
Lawrence, what do you think about this upcoming film from Sony Pictures Classics?
Which one?
Glenn Lawrence.
Oh, gosh.
I think it's cool. I think it's interesting. You know what I mean? There's a little mystery going on in there.
Yeah.
I'm always for, people who are more than they seem, you know what I mean? Who have more capability than people give them credit for. Also that angle of love and, becoming a parent, thinking about, how much you show your kid love and then they may or may not receive or understand or feel that love, even though you felt you did everything you could or whatever, and what path that leads them down. That's kind of a interesting thought. Maybe I'm reading too deep into it. You know what I mean?
Get a little close to the chest there.
Get a little close to the chest. But it looks interesting. I'm very, very interested to see what it is. And plus you get a look at different cultures, you know what I mean? Like how being Korean and French, it, you know what I mean? Like plays into this and how those cultures interact. You never hear about like Asian interacting with a different culture. It's like Asian and white or Asian and black, or you know what I mean? Like sometimes these different cultures intersecting can be just as interesting. So let's check it out. Yeah, I want to check this out.
All right. Heather, what do you think about Return to Seoul?
It looks interesting. I agree. Kind of like all of the things Glenn just said. It looks kind of thriller-esque, kind of, but like at the same time, it seems like a very like family like forward kind of film. Not a family friendly, family forward kind of film where your actions and how you are raised impacts who you are. And we know just as as kind of a planet that there are certain Asian countries, Asian communities there where it's family is literally who you are. And so it'll be a very interesting, it's always interesting to see, and foreign films are always great. So it's always great to just see it from another perspective.
Oh yeah. Great. Yeah, for me, being an Asian person that, and as a person of color and, and just how culture and society, looks at us, at all POCs, of all people, all cultures, whether you're Latin, Black, French, Asian, whatever. I love films like this that helps change that paradigm and makes people see just how beautiful and how different we are, but how we're all very similar. So yeah, I'm really excited for this project. Funny enough, over this past weekend, as of this recording, when I went to this antique market festival thing, I stopped at this Asian French fusion place called Tous les Jours.
Yes.
That I thought was just like a mom and pop spot, but it's actually a universal chain. It's all over the world. And I was loving that we had one here in Chantilly. And it was my wife's first time seeing a spot like that, and just seeing that mix of cultures and people that were checking it out. It was dope. And when we got home, my wife told my daughter all about it. The following day, she wanted to go check it out. So they just love to see that. And so it was just exciting because my wife is a big French foodie and we're Asian, and we speak that loudly. So yeah, my daughter was really excited to go there. Picked up all the things, spent a lot more money than we did the previous day because we bought stuff to bring home so she could try these French Asian fusion foods. And then the next day, my daughter wanted more of this and that, and or this that we didn't pick up. So you just love to see that, and just how films like this can tell people about themselves and cultures, and just create awareness, which is what's so important at the end of the day. So yeah, Return to Seoul. I'm excited for this.
What'd you order?
Oh, all the things. All the things. It's a French Asian bakery. So they had all these pastries, macarons, croissants, a lot of cool stuff. But anyway, this ain't food. We'll talk food later, Glenn. And
wait, what was your favorite?
I'm bring the squad together.
You can't bring up food to a fat boy.
I'm surprised you're just now hearing about it. Tous les Jours I've been going to Tous les Jours for like almost 15 years, because they are, if for all of you people in Texas, y'all know they are connected to every H Mart. So, and I can tell you, if y'all need more bakeries, oh my gosh, I can tell you which bakeries, because there is nothing like a Korean French or a Japanese French bakery. There's just nothing.
We're big on our Jewish bakeries, Heather, and I know you're Jewish. So like,
I mean, you can just go to New York and get everything you need.
That's true too. So we'll have to exchange bakery recommendations here for the DMV. So yeah, they weren't aware of it. I had heard faint stuff, but yeah, I didn't know we had a location, so it was cool to check out. And now the fam's all about it. And so Glenn, I'll let you know we can do a meeting there, because they have a great meeting spot at the spot. Heather, so you've been to the one I've been to, right?
Oh yeah, I actually have better location. I'm sorry, Tous les Jours, but there's actually some better places that I can know.
That's fired.
All right, so if you want recommendations, let's close out like this. If you want recommendations on all things, but also talk Return to Seoul, Heather, how can they reach out to you?
You can talk to me about your favorite pun at Nerd is a Heather on Twitter, and at Heather is a Nerd on TikTok, IG, and Hive.
And for you, Glenn Lawrence, how can they level up and talk all things Return to Seoul?
Levelupcomedy.com. Glenn Levels Up on Twitter. Glenn Lawrence Comedy on Facebook, as well as IG.
There you go. Reach out to the good people, Heather and Glenn. And for me, it's the Legend Kuya P on Twitter, TikTok, IG, Hive. And of course, here with Heather and Glenn and the whole squad at the NRW and Release Wednesday, where nerds rule the world. Let us know if you're checking out Return to Seoul in the comments below.